right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Very Really Good Podcast, everybody. It feels so good that you're here. I can't believe it. I can't believe you made it. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. I thought you had plans. Oh my God, I thought you had plans. What a surprise. What a surprise that you're here. And I thought I had okay. This is episode 290 something. This feels weird, man. I haven't done like a solo pod in the studio in a minute, man. It's been a few weeks, bro. If you guys haven't checked out the last episodes, I urge you to. Dude, I interviewed fucking Brandon Sanderson, bro. The hell, dude? What the hell? What the hell was that shit? You know what I mean? Dude, it was impossible to fucking bite my lip. Or bite my tongue, I mean. Or to hold my tongue. It's impossible to do anything with my mouth. Because I wanted to tell everybody so bad, but I want to keep it hush-hush. But dude, we got that email that they were down, and I was like, what the fuck? So shout out to everybody at Dragonsteel. Shout out to Brandon Sanderson, man. Such a cool dude. I'm such a huge fan, bro. I was so nervous, man. So nervous. And like, I had like a week and a half to prepare for it. So I was like, okay, I'm like listening to old interviews. I'm writing my own questions. I'm thinking back to the books I've read of his and stuff. And like, I don't want to go too spoiler heavy questions because I don't want to ruin it for listeners who aren't familiar with the books. So it's like, you know, I was doing all this prep, and then like we were supposed to record on Thursday, and then we get an email from the team being like, from them, they're like, yeah, sorry, we just have to push it back a week. And I was like, another week of me stressing and being so nervous. But you know what? Honestly, I'm glad they gave me that extra week because I came up with some better questions in that week, and you know, I think things happen for a reason. And I feel like that podcast episode was actually pretty good. I did an okay job of interviewing, and you know, I made them laugh a few times. Huge. And yeah, dude, that was so cool. For those of you who are not Brandon Sanderson fans or fantasy novel fans, honestly, go check it out, dude. Go check him out. Go read his books. Go read. Okay, or read. Honestly, I'd say a good one to start with, I think, is the Mistborn trilogy. Go read that trilogy, guys. It's so good. And then just fuck it. Do Stormlight, man. Such a good series. Yeah, and the week before that, I interviewed the Harry Styles impersonator, and that was a fun conversation too. So no more interviews, man. Just me talking alone in the studio again. Just how this podcast has always been. Dude, next year, this podcast will be 10 years old. 10 years old, bro. I started this podcast in 2017. In my kitchen in Toronto. In our old apartment in Toronto. Like, insane. Like, when we were downtown, like, it's crazy, man. Crazy how far that we've come. You know? So crazy, man. What else has been going on, dude? I've been streaming a lot, dude. I've been streaming like crazy, and by a lot I mean once a week. But that's a lot for me, man. That's a lot more than I've been doing than zero. I you know, one is a lot more. One is infinitely more than zero, they would say. And it's been a good time, man. Streaming Minecraft. It's been a lot. It's been a really fun, man. And yeah, dude, it feels good, man. I've you know, because I with not doing stand up, I feel like I'm missing the, you know, the immediate feedback and stuff. And streaming low-key kind of gives you that in a way. It's not like, you know, it's not the exact same, but it's like you get a fraction of that feeling while, you know, just being able to stay at your own house, which is pretty cool. But yeah, dude. I'm trying to think what else I've been really doing, bro. I mean, I can't really talk about it. That's the thing. I'm making a video right now. I've been working on a video for a while, and I'm slowly starting to... I've just been in the research and scripting portion for a while. I finally filmed the first portions of this video, and I had to travel for it, and it was fun, man. It really went well. I would love to talk about it and tell you guys about the video, but I hate... I don't like talking about things until they're actually just done. You know, I can still mention it, but, you know, I don't like talking about details until they're actually, like, fully done, you know? Because that's how you fuck shit up in your life. That is actually a good life lesson for you guys. If you have, like, an exciting thing that might happen, it's coming up, you know, or it hasn't happened yet, don't tell people, okay? Because there's nothing worse than being like, yeah, I actually booked this role. I actually booked this role for, you know, or yeah, I got this job or whatever. And it's not like a done signed deal yet, and it falls through, and then they go, hey, how's that awesome job? And you go, actually, I didn't get it. There's nothing worse than that. That's like top 3 worst human experiences, I think. Well, I mean, not top 3 worst. I'm sure like getting skinned alive is probably worse, and then probably being set on fire. But yeah, the number 3 is probably having to tell people that awesome thing that was going to happen isn't happening anymore, you know? But no, man, it's I'm having fun with the video though. I think it won't be out for a few months. Honestly, probably not until the summer. But I'm excited, man. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and this is like kind of why I took a step back from touring, because I was like, I want to be able to put fucking time into my videos again. So, and I'm doing the damn thing. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I've been doing. That's all I've been really doing. Again, that's the other thing. I don't want to tell you guys what the book series I'm reading, because then I don't want spoilers. Okay, that's the worst fucking thing ever. Actually, you know what? That's one of the worst human things ever. Is when you're reading a new book, and then you go look up something about a character, because like, oh, I want to see like some fan art of them or something, or like I want to see what, you know, just something about them or something, and like to see what they look like or what people think they look like, and then you just see like the character name and then death after, and you're like, what the hell? So I guess they die. Great. Dude, I got Fox and the Hound on the TV right now. Such a sad fucking movie. Oh my god, I can't even look at the fucking thing. Dude, also, speaking of dogs, saw something on TikTok that pissed me the fuck off today, bro. Have you seen this shit? People, like, there's dudes, like, mostly, like, fitness dudes. Fitness dude in your mouth, okay? There's like, fitness dudes who are, it's like a new food trend. Called what is it called? Boy kibble? Is that what they're calling it? Have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this shit? Boy kibble? Okay, sorry for using this fucking AI overview of Google, but that's all they fucking give me now. Okay, what to know about... actually, no, fuck it. I'm not going to say it. What to know about boy kibble, the viral meal slop trend? Yeah, dude, it's just like... Bro, all it is people making, like, fucking bibimbap. Like, they're making... they're making, like, Korean bibimbap, and they're like, it's boy kibble. I made up this new thing. It's literally like rice and vegetables and like meat and sauce. Guys, that's existed for fucking ever. Also, dude, how come every food thing is viral? You know what I mean? Trying the new viral coffee banana water. Trying Hailey Bieber's viral salmon wrap. Trying the viral hamburger tube. Trying the viral hamburger tube. Come with me to try the viral Justin Bieber sunglasses cheese. Justin Bieber sunglasses cheese. It's viral. Every fucking food thing is viral. And then it's the first time I'm hearing about it. I don't know if it's that viral. If the first time I'm seeing it is someone is like trying the viral, it's not viral because I don't know about it. Okay, that term has lost so much of its oomph. You know, shit used to go viral back in the day, man. Damn, Daniel, just got fucking chills thinking about him, dude. Just got chills thinking about that video, dude. People don't go on Ellen anymore. That's how you knew something was viral. Is if Ellen DeGeneres starts fucking dancing on you. That's what she did, dude. That's how she started her episodes. She just danced on the audience. And they were like, okay, Ellen, it's cool of you to do this. Everybody gets a damn Daniel. Dude. Boy kibble. How about it's fucking food? How about it's rice, dude? I can't be on the internet anymore, man. Every fucking week I see something and it's like, everyone's so fucking dumb. And I know it's harmless, you know, it's just boy kibble, whatever. It's stupid, dude. It's actually just fucking lame. And that's fine. You know? No, well, people like, it like helps people eat. Okay. I don't care. Call it fucking rice and meat. Yeah, bro. Just made a bunch of boy kibble. If someone ever said it to me, I'm leaving. I'm stealing one of their knives. 2 of their knives, actually. 2 of their thin steak knives. Cutting my ears off. And I'm walking out of their house. And I'm going, fuck you. Boy kibble. Okay. You know what? Actually, if someone starts eating dog food and then they start calling it boy kibble, I'll be fine with that. Okay? Because that's not kibble, dude. Kibble's like the hard shit, like the pedigree fucking shit. You know what I mean? Have that. That's boy kibble. What are we at right now, dude? I've been talking about bullshit for fucking 12 minutes already. Wow. That's actually goated. Okay, so we have some topics to talk about today, believe it or not. And so now's the time that I'm going to talk about them. Where's my Watto? Okay, there it is. Bro, I've also been playing fucking Crimson Desert. Oh my god, dude. Whenever I am not, like, I usually work until, like, I don't know. Guys, being an influencer, it's like a full-time job. No, I usually work, like, pretty late because I just work better late, I think. So I'll probably work. I'll start work later, but then I'll work until like 7 or 8 p.m. You know, nothing too crazy at all. But dude, once 9 p.m. comes around, dude, beep. That was my PS5. Beep. Beep. And I'm playing Crimson Desert, dude. I'm running around. I must have killed 1,000 guys last night. I must have killed 1,000 bad guys last night with my 2 swords. It was incredible. It felt awesome. I'm having a really good time with the game. Sometimes it pisses me off. But, like, I kind of need a game to do that. You know what I mean? Sometimes the game's controls are, like, too fluid, too good. They nailed it. Like Spider-Man, it's like, yeah, you guys you crushed that. It's like perfect control system, you know? Crimson Desert, it's like kind of janky a little bit, and I kind of love it. And there's just so much to do. It's like my perfect game, I think. Just you get to just run around and be a cool medieval guy. That's like what I want to do. So yeah, Crimson Desert is really sick. I recommend it. Not like my opinion really holds too much value. I think I'm super easy to please, but and I'm also easy to piss off. But I'll still like it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's hold up. Wait a minute. Oppa Gangnam Style, dude. That's like a fucking bucket list concert is seeing Psy, dude. Have you seen those videos of him performing, dude? Like shoots out of the ground, everyone fucking explodes. Okay, what are we going to talk about first, dude? Hold up. Title and thumbnail incoming, loading. Trying to think of what should be the main title and thumbnail. Because I can't front load it, because then people might not look at the first of it. I got to put it like close to the end. Okay. All right. I got it. Let's talk about this one, dude. This is a Kotaku article I thought was pretty interesting. I only heard about this today, but allegations continue to fly over shutdown of $3.2 million Kickstarter MMO Ashes of Creation. Excuse me. A new report claims Intrepid Studios CEO spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in Kickstarter funds to fuel his lavish lifestyle, dude. Okay, the investors behind Ashes of Creation, the now defunct MMORPG developed by Intrepid Studios, which raised $3.2 million on Kickstarter, have been embroiled in a messy and very public legal battle following the game's removal from Steam in February. Was it ever playable? Ashes of Creation. Oh, okay, yeah, it was like a completed game, I guess. Okay. It looks like a game. It looks like a game that would be playing in the background of like a 2010 teen like stoner comedy, you know? Okay. The ensuing back and forth between former CEO Stephen Sheriff and the studio's board has made the veracity of both sides' claim difficult to verify, but following an extremely detailed report published by the YouTube channel NefasQS on April 11th, there are now more allegations flying around about how the project's funds were managed. Okay, let's get to the shit that he friggin'... What'd he do? Okay, the new allegations revolve around an alleged Excel spreadsheet that NefasQS published, which lists payments by the studio. Some of the info purports to show that Sheriff and his husband, John Moore, used some of the Ashes of Creation budget to fund a lavish lifestyle. Oh, no. Well, what did he buy? I want to know his lavish lifestyle, dude. Okay, some company funds were spent on things like payments made to a personal chef who was claimed to have worked privately for Sheriff and Moore. Dang. $41,000 in payments made to auction sites for historical curios. $421 payment to a luxury cigar retailer. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of payments to different TCG and miniature figurine storefronts. Dude. Arguably one of the most serious allegations in the general ledger concerns a company named Gore Oil, which NefasQS states received $81,000. Gore Oil Company, say that 10 times fast. Gore Oil Company. Gore Oil. This is the worst podcast ever, man. This sucks. Gore Oil Company was the deed owner of Sheriff and Moore's San Diego mansion, which was sold to the couple on April 11th, 2020 for $4.9 million. Okay, whoa. Dude, that's insane. To use, like, company funds. And Kickstarter stuff, too. It's like fans that are like, yeah, we believe in this. We believe in you. I'm going to give you my hard-earned money to support this artistic vision that you have because I believe in it so much. Here you go. Use this for the game. And he goes, all right. This will be perfect for my private chef. Dude, that's fucked, man. I can't imagine doing that. That's so mean. Got to be careful, man. You got to be careful on these Kickstarters. You know, might just be they're just taking your dollars to kickstart their fucking TCG collection. I guess. I mean, not a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start a Kickstarter, and it's gonna be like. I want more stuff. I want more stuff now, please. Thank you. As someone Linus Tech Tips would do. You see that guy? He bought a fucking private jet that's like golden and shit. You guys see that? Linus Tech Tips private jet. Yeah, bro. The gamer jet is real, and it cost $0. Asterisk. Okay, so it didn't cost $0. I fucking hate when people do that. No, it's basically free because like it would have cost like $1 million to get everything fixed, but it was already fixed. So it's like I just had to spend another $1 million that I would have anyway, so it's fine. It's $0. Dude, The most dystopian shit ever, dude. A Linus, a fucking tech YouTuber, just got this private jet. Dude, people can't afford groceries, man. Check out this private jet, though. In his neon green hoodie, bro. Cool. Cool, man. Dressed like Linus Tech Tips here is dressed like a little boy. And he's, oh god. Sorry, Linus, catching strays, but like, dude. To go like that, to make a fucking Wojak to a private jet that you just bought? Pretty fucking insane, actually. And what's the tech tip here? You know what I mean? What's the Linus tech tip here? Here's a tip. I bought a plane. So if you could just buy a plane, that'll help you out. If you want to fix your computer and increase the speed of your computer and get the most out of your graphics card, I just have to buy a plane. I just have to buy a private plane and fly on it and have a gold toilet and shit on the plane. I can shit on the plane, you know. I could do anything on the plane. It's my plane. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip, Linus. Okay, what's next we got to talk about? Oh, dude, this one's okay. Okay, let's do these three. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by Shopify. Guys, if you're starting your own business or even a little side hustle, it can be super intimidating and also really lonely because you suddenly have to do everything yourself and you have to learn like 100 new skills immediately. When I came out with my first comedy album back in 2016, dude, I was buying the CDs, packing them, shipping them all over the world, writing all the addresses on the actual envelope myself. Dude, if I had Shopify back then, oh my god, it would have made the process like a billion times easier. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses all around the world and also 10% of all e-commerce in the US. Dude, even I use Shopify for my merch operations. And when you're first starting out, hiring a professional web designer might be a little bit out of your budget, and that's why Shopify is so amazing. Because you can get started with your own personal design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that perfectly matches your brand style. And with Shopify's email and social media tools, you can get the word out about your business like you have an entire marketing team behind you. And that's only a small part of what Shopify offers. So if you're in the process of starting or even just thinking of starting a business, guys, this is a no-brainer. Shopify is the way to go. So start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing... Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/VRG. Again, go to shopify.com/VRG. That's shopify.com/VRG. Okay, thank you, Shopify. Back to me. I was going to talk about Trump posting that picture of himself as Jesus, but it's like, God, he bums me out, dude. Every week he does something worse and worse and worse, and I'm kind of sick and fucking tired of talking about that guy. So let's talk about this one. So this is okay. Let me drag this dog to fit the TikTok puzzle so that I make sure I'm not a robot. Passed with flying colors. Okay, this is about Elena Taber. I hardly know her. I actually don't know what she does. What's she do? Internet personality. Okay, cool. Travel, outdoor adventures, city, living, fashion, wellness. That's a lot of stuff. How to spend 48 hours in London. Is life better in the US or Europe? My last Paris vlog. Okay, so like cool lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs. Cool, okay. Well, she's gotten in a little bit of hot water. And it's kind of hard to explain. So let's just watch this TikTok that kind of breaks everything down.
Allegedly accidentally exposed herself posting on the New York City subreddit about how hard it is to date Jamie Campbell. The post was titled Elena Taber Updates, and it said, "This relationship isn't new news, but I need someone to talk to about this. I haven't kept up with her as much, but she used to be one of my favorites back in the day, and I keep seeing her pop up with Jamie Campbell Bohr, and it's so crazy to me. I loved her vibe a lot. She seems to be one of the few influencers who at least attempted a level of more research or interesting content. Even if a bit pseudo-intellectual sometimes, I really appreciated that there was more substance in so many of the other New York City consumerism final boss influencers that I know. I kind of stopped keeping up as much when she left New York City for Paris. She doesn't seem to post as much and maybe has gone more private because of her relationship. It's insane seeing so much unhinged hate she gets for just existing and dating someone famous. I saw this TikTok recently and I'm like, dang, this would suck.
Okay. So this is just a post that was in like a New York City influencer subreddit, I guess, being like, just to summarize, they were like, I used to love watching this person. I haven't caught up with him. I haven't kept up with him too much, and I'm seeing that they're dating Jamie Campbell Bower, fucking Vecna from Stranger Things. That's pretty crazy. And it's like, yes, sometimes her content is pseudo-intellectual, but I think she was making pretty good content, blah, blah, blah. That's what she said, basically. But then this is when crazy stuff happens.
Someone commented, I hope you realize the link says it's shared from your account, Elena. So people clicked on the TikTok link and it said, join Elena Taber on TikTok. And when people opened it, it's right up there.
Yeah. So when you put a link somewhere from your TikTok account, and then someone presses it, it shows like who put the link there, right? Like it shows like, oh, this person must have sent you this link, that this is their profile, Elena which means, if that means that this Elena Taber girl like posted that Reddit post herself, which is like that sucks, man. That just like sucks. I don't want to sit here and like make fun of her, because like clearly that is like it seems to me like that's someone who is just like who really just needs who just is desperate for validation, right? And it's like, I can't fault them for that, but it's like, man, if you're gonna post that, you gotta be real careful, dude. If you're gonna post some shit about yourself and then post a link to a TikTok about yourself, you gotta double check. You gotta use a burner phone. You got to do it from a different, like, Wi-Fi. Like, you go to a coffee shop and do it, like, you know what I mean?
Me on TikTok. Honestly, a rookie mistake. Kind of reminds you of when Normani allegedly took a screenshot of her own account and posted it on a fan page being like, what does this mean? Definitely should be sharing things on burner accounts. Flavia said, I never trust sharing links like this. If it sends my account info, I would die. Someone said you can turn it off, but a lot of people don't. Some people don't even know that when you link a TikTok, it literally immediately shows the account that shared it. Elena Taber allegedly...
Dude, so brutal. I feel so bad for her, dude. Yeah, because, like, especially, like, the last place... Because it's like a... What's the actual... I don't know what the actual subreddit is, but if it's like a snark or like an influencer one, that is the last place I would want feedback or like opinions from people, is like a fucking influencer snark page. Is like, that seems like my fucking nightmare, actually. I wouldn't want anyone... I wouldn't want to know what people are saying about me on that. You know what I mean? So, like, why would you welcome it, right? Ugh, God, that's so brutal. That's another lesson, man. You gotta be careful where you're sharing links. You gotta be careful when you're donating Kickstarter. You gotta be careful you're sharing links, man. You know what? It'd actually be way funnier if she just posted it from, like, her, like, confirmed Reddit account. I'm gonna do that. I should go to like an influencer snark or like a snark or like a YouTube r/YouTuber drama or some shit, or YouTube, whatever. I don't even fucking know what Reddits are. I'm going to post from my Reddit account a picture of me, screenshot of my newest video or something, and be like, guys, what do you think about Curtis lately? I don't know. Like, I used to watch him and, yeah, sure, like his editing is annoying sometimes, and sure, yeah, he does a lot of cutaways that are kind of annoying, But, I still think I really like his videos. I still think he was, a cut above the rest, What do you guys think? And then I'll post it from my actual account. You got to do that, You got to be... you got to be aggressive with it, Because then it's like there's no secret. Then it's just funny. Dang, that sucks. And then what's Vecna going to say about that, Why did you post on Reddit? I'm so embarrassed. Max. Okay, why is my Vecna... Okay, what? Okay, I know you guys are friggin' gagged. Why was my Vecna low-key really good? Max. I'm Vecna. Dude, okay. Why didn't I get the pet? Literally, why didn't I get the friggin' pet of Vecna? I could have been a Stranger Things. I literally could have been a Stranger Things 4 and 5. If I was Vecna, dude, I think the finale would have been better. Even though I don't want to get into that again. Oh, man. Fuck, that's brutal. Shout out Elena Taber, dude. You can post whatever you want in the Curtis Connor subreddit, all right? And we will not judge, okay? Or maybe we will, I don't know. Haven't looked at that thing in a while, but... okay, this is a fun one. Let's change the subject. I haven't pressed this button in a while. Where is it? Where is it? I watched the trailer for that new Harry Potter series. That shit looks dumb as hell. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? It's like they didn't even change anything, really. It's like, yeah, that's... Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was like in the movies also. Cool. But now it's a show. Perfect. I feel like we should probably... wait until, how long has it been? 20 years? Wait, at least 50. And I'm so serious. Wait, 50 years before you fucking reboot something. Or, you know what I mean? I'm sick of these fucking reboots. There should be a 50-year rule. Because it's it already exists. People can watch it still. You know what I mean? I can't wait to make boy kibble and watch the HBO Harry Potter. All right, we got some tea about the fucking Labrant fam. Yes, it's true. We've got tea. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by Whatnot, and I'm so stoked about that because I've been shopping on Whatnot for years. Look at that, dude. First purchase on there was in 2021. Guys, Whatnot is the #1 live shopping app where you can shop for all your favorite stuff. They've got tons of different categories like trading cards, vintage clothes, video games, comics, sneakers, and so much more. Literally whatever you're into, you can find it on Whatnot. Here's how it works. All you got to do, open the app, type in what you're interested in, or just scroll through one of their many, many categories. You can instantly start making live purchases. And with live shopping on Whatnot, you can actually score deals on items that are unheard of anywhere else. Dude, check it out. I got this Raikou EX card on Whatnot for $50 cheaper than market price. Look at him. He's so cool. And if live shopping isn't your thing, you can search for a specific item that you're looking for on Whatnot and buy it directly from someone's shop if they have it. And there is no better time to start using Whatnot because I'm giving you guys an amazing deal. If you sign up using my link, you instantly get $15 off your first purchase anywhere in the app. So for example, if you were to buy this $11 perfect order pack with your $15 credit, dude, that's a free pack. Where else are you going to get that? Nowhere. So scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description, sign up for Whatnot, and start shopping. Okay, thank you so much to Whatnot for sponsoring this episode. Back to me. I guess the Labrant family lives in Tennessee. Or lived, I guess, but I guess a law just passed where, let's check it out. Child influencer law. They just passed a law in Tennessee. Tennessee bill bans content creators from featuring kids under 14 in videos that make money. Tennessee, you did something right. That's a good one. I support that. That's actually awesome. But here's the thing. The labrant fam, they kind of love putting their kids in videos that make them money. They've kind of been doing that forever. So apparently the labrant family listed their Tennessee house on the market 3 days after the child influencer law passed. 3 days. Like, it takes a while. Like, I feel like, it takes a little bit to, like, list a house, right? You can't just be like, all right, list it. You know what I mean? You got to, like, get pictures taken, you got to, like, you got to get a realtor set up and shit. So it's like, as much as I'd love to just, assume that this was just a coincidence, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Family putting their house on the market like 3 days after Tennessee passes their child influencer law is absolutely like, y'all. So in case you missed it, Tennessee a few days ago just passed a law saying that content creators cannot feature children under 14 in their videos if you are not compensating them for that work. Several other states have done the same thing. I applaud everyone. Like, kids should not be on the internet.
Bingo.
I have 2 kids. Have you ever seen them? Exactly. But the freaking labrant family, who already, mind you, moved from California when they passed their child influencer laws, have now, as of April 9th, 3 days after the law passes in Tennessee, they're listing their freaking house. And everyone is speculating that they're going to move out of state. Do you know how sickening that is? You're going to do that twice instead of paying your kid to literally choose the money that you make off of your kids' faces and their actual childhoods over paying them. And then you're going to move state to state to be able to not have to pay them.
Yeah, to like totally uproot your fucking kids' lives, like moving away from like their friends and shit. Like, how much do you gotta hate your fucking kids, man? They're just employees at that point. They're like employees that don't get paid. Force them to come out with a fucking skincare brand. Dude, so insane. You're just going to keep moving? Because, like, what if they move to fucking, like, Texas or some shit? And then Texas passes that law, too. Then they're going to move again? Like, sorry, got to go again. We got to move. I know you just made friends. I'm so sorry. I know you just made friends. But unfortunately, a law was passed to protect you. So we got to go. That's not what we're about. Us as parents, we're not about protecting our fucking kids, all right? So we're out. We got to go. We got to put you fuckers to work, man. We got to put a fucking camera in your little fucking faces so we could print some fucking cash, all right? That's crazy. I think there's another one she made. Or is it a different person made the TikTok? Oh, no, that's just like a account that stole it. Dude, insane. Teens 14 to 17 can keep earnings from their own content with protections in place to secure and delete videos once they reach adulthood. Yeah, like that's what should have been the law a long time ago, dude. It is so evil. It is so evil to just be like, all right, well, pass the law again. Fuck. Literally running from the law. Criminals, dude. And that's bad. You guys are going to hell. Oh, the labrant. The parents are. The kids, they're innocent, you know. But the parents are definitely going to hell. You're literally running from the law, dude. You're evading the law. Okay? No, we're just going to go. Well, the law doesn't really make sense in this state, so we're going to go to a different state. Okay, yeah. Oh, but if someone... Wait, you're going to a different state to get an abortion? What the fuck? That should not be allowed. You're fucked up, dude. Like... Doesn't make sense, man. Shit doesn't make sense. It is crazy that, like, in a different state, you can just do a different thing and it's fine. I feel like that's weird. Has anyone ever had that thought? Has anyone ever had that thought? Is that an original thought I just had? I think it was. Guys, I want to be able to get to everything. I haven't gotten the fucking a title and thumbnail thing that I'm thinking of, or maybe it won't be this, but guys, we have an update. Unfortunately, we have a terrible update on Luan Oli, the 37-year-old male model who looks like he's 17. I made a video about him called The Youngest Person Ever. You are the youngest person ever. Yeah, we have an update on him. It's not a good one, but I think it's important to talk about because I've been sent these reels a million times and tagged in the comments a billion times. So let's watch them. I haven't fully watched all of them, but I watched the first 10 seconds. I was like, fuck, all right, here we go.
It has been filed against Luan Oil for allegedly inappropriately...
Also, hey man, Luan Oil. You know what I mean? Not what his name is.
Has been filed against Luan Oil for allegedly inappropriately messaging minors. This is the guy who's 37 but thinks he looks 17 years old. He was apparently messaging these minors so they could help him with his English, and then things would get pretty inappropriate. Here are a few examples.
Luan, she's 14. No, she's 21.
I'm not 21, I told you this.
Okay, yeah, sure. If you were 18, I could date you. And probably I could make love with you, but unfortunately, you were shy.
So yeah, it seems like he's convinced himself that he's actually 17 years old by sending these messages. It's insane. This has been a huge story on Brazilian TikTok. All this stuff has been fact-checked. It's all alleged right now, but it is not looking good. A criminal complaint has been filed against...
Criminal complaint, damn. Okay. I need to do... a translation, because I don't know what this says. Okay, it just says the text reports that influencer who claims to look 17 but is 37 years old is under investigation for allegedly soliciting minors. Oh no. I think I included that one voice note in my video about him, because there was a few things that I saw on TikTok when I was doing my research that was like weird, but I was like, okay, well, like, I don't want to, like, you know, say anything without, like, hard physical, like, evidence or anything, but it was pretty fucking creepy, man. Some of the stuff that he was saying.
Okay, do you guys know the 37-year-old model who looks 17? Okay, apparently he's being investigated for being a child groomer. The crazy thing is this guy actually slid in my DMs because I was kind of like low-key bullying him on Instagram. Like I was like sharing his stuff, but I thought he was like an alt comedian or something. He was like pretty, and then I was like more like gorgeous, and he said I'm super dazzling. But it just made me realize that like I'm in the Luan Oli files.
Dude, I want to see like, because this is a skateboarder. Not him. Oh, this is my subreddit. Okay, whoa. A digital influencer being investigated after reports of harassing minors through social media. This case involves Luan Oliveira. Oh man, it's the same name as a skateboarder. That sucks. Cited in the investigation being suspected of adopting an age misrepresentation strategy, which consists in presenting oneself as having a different age to approach teenagers. According to initial information, the investigation is trying to establish if there was a deliberate contact with minors with improper intentions, which, if proven, configures a crime. Authorities are currently analyzing digital interactions, messages, and other elements that might indicate recurring or premeditated behavior. Other Brazilian content creators had previously denounced Luan's messages to teenagers, saying he had approached girls as young as 14. God. Yeah, dude. Fucked up, bro. I want, like, when I was making the video, I was like, this, just from, like, some of the videos I saw that, like, we hear where he was, like, sending voice messages to people, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's weird, but, like, I didn't know if he was, doing anything like, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to like include it too much in the video if it wasn't, again, like if I didn't have actual proof to just call, like accuse someone of being a fucking groomer is like a pretty big claim. So, but that is fucking scary. So I used to be all for, watching his content to like, just for shits and giggles to kind of goof on him, but no more. Luan Oli, you're officially banned. You are banned from Kurtistown, banned from any... I'm not even going to say his name anymore. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not even going to look at him. Yeah, creepy. I mean, fucking... I don't want to say, like, shocker, but, like, he fucking pretending to act like a teenager on the internet. It's fucking weird if you're 37, dude. Could you imagine if I was like, hey guys, I'm 13. Just had my 13th birthday. Like, that's fucking insane. So you know what, Luan? You're banned. All right? Have fun making TikToks in jail. Okay, what do we have? 40-something? Damn. Okay. Folks, thanks for tuning in. This was a good one. This was a fun one. Thank you for listening. And feels good to be back in the studio, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.